Hey everyone, so I've been working on version 2 of the AI Vulnerability Triage Agent, and I wanted to walk through some of the new upgrades that I've added to make it smarter and safer, and also more useful for real vulnerability management workflows. So in version 1, the agent ranked assets mostly by exposure score, but in version 2, I expanded that into a full risk enrichment model. So the agent now analyzes whether an asset is internet facing, whether it contains the CISA KEV vulnerabilities, or how many critical exploitable issues it has, and its asset criticality rating. All of these fed into new priorities. All of these are fed into a new priority score, which gives a more realistic picture of which machine poses the highest business risk, not just the number of vulnerabilities. So in order to get to this, so let's continue here. So we'll run the script same as before, but now the new feature here, instead of just generating the standard executive report, now we can ask questions to the agents. So right, let's gonna get all the data first, and then from there you can use the data to um, work with the LLM. Again, we're using all the OpenAI LLM to get information. So while that analyzes that, we'll just wait for it, and then I'll explain a little bit of how the Q&A mode works. So version 2 introduces a full interactive Q&A mode where I can talk to the agent the same way I would talk to like a real analyst. So I can ask questions. For example, let's type it here. What is the most vulnerable asset? And again, it's going to get all the data from the Tenable API, and then using the OpenLM, it'll just that's its brain. So here it found the most vulnerable asset, and then this is the new priority score that I was talking to you about. It gives some little more information. So then I can continue this again like a Q&A session. I can continue asking more questions. So then I can ask, why is this asset ranked number 1? It's gonna continue because I created a session ID for this specific conversation. Okay. So here it gives us the answer. So this asset ranked number 1 is blah 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 because of, here's the detailed breakdown of the risk factor. So the base exposure score, which is 610, the asset criticality ACR bonus, and then internet exposure bonus, and adds a bunch of other factors that make it more, gives you a better idea of why is it more vulnerable to the company. And then you can also ask something like, explain this asset's risk in simple terms. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so all right, here you go. So this is so it gives you the same data before, but then also gives you here the explanation of the risk. So this machine, blah blah, is considered highest risk because you guys can pause the video and read it. So yeah, so the agent gives a clearer structure reasoning behind, based on the enriched data that it's getting. So like explaining the KEV or exploitability, criticality, and even the remediation priorities as well. And then on top of that, we can also say it to, can you print out a report with the data provided? So now we can also have it print a report similar to how we would have done it in the previous version of it. And it's going to gather that information. It's thinking. And then we should see the report being done here. So this is the AI generated report. So again, it's going to give us a summary of the asset, and then here's this is the overview of all of the information that's from what environment that's working from in the Tenable API, and then the detailed findings. I mean, it's saw earlier, and it's puts it in a small table here of like the top, I think 10 plugins like these remediations. Gives us more information here. Breakdown. Okay, and then the last thing besides that, we can exit. And then the last thing is that's also I took put security measures into it. So version 2 includes protections based on the OWASP top 10 for LLMs and Agentic AI. So that means like prompt injection detection, output sanitation to prevent leaking sensitive patterns, rate limiting, session controls, tool access, all the things of that nature. So it just makes it more secure that way. And it's not just getting data and you can't prompt it to do things that you wouldn't want it to normally do.